A Clifton Heights college student survived last night's restaurant explosion, and tonight he takes us back to the moment when the building blew up. Kevin Malm lives right above the Jerusalem restaurant and says the explosion felt like an earthquake. 9 News reporter Sayed Shabir is live with us here in the studio with his story. Sayed?
Well, Carol, Kevin Malm and his roommate live just a few feet away from the center point of last night's explosion. His apartment sits right on top of the restaurant. He was in the building when it blew up and is describing the experience as a close call.
It was loud, it was scary.
Kevin Malm was watching TV last night when he heard what sounded like a car crash.
I heard this loud boom, then like a little shake, like an earthquake type thing. I saw dust coming up from the floorboard. I thought our tub fell through the ceiling, so I checked the bathroom, it was fine.
Malm had just lived through an explosion. His apartment sits right on top of the Jerusalem Cafe, which police say blew up at about 9:15 last night.
When we came down here the steps to leave, it was all dust. We couldn't see anything. So that was kind of scary because we weren't sure if we can get out.
So how'd you get through it?
We just went. We had to like cover our eyes and kind of like slowly go down the stairs. And we found the door and we got out.
The restaurant is owned by Ayman Arabiyat. Friends of his say he had recently closed the store to remodel.
He was planning to reopen the restaurant, and he was so excited about it that he did some of the changes and cleaning inside the restaurant.
Nearby business owners say Arabiyat stopped by the restaurant last night, and when he went to open the door, the entire front part of his store exploded.
The front of it, you can, like all the glass, it's all the way out into the street, across the street. The door, all the metal door frame is like across the sidewalk.
Crews worked all night and most of the day today, trying to assess the damage and find a cause. Meanwhile, Malm spent the same time trying to calm his nerves.
I feel very lucky that nothing happened to us or my roommate, or our property's fine, but it could have been a lot worse.
Crews have boarded up the restaurant and the debris has been cleared off the sidewalk. The owner, who is the explosion's only victim, suffered burns to his face and arm. His son took him to a hospital and he is expected to survive. As far as a cause, Duke Energy was able to rule out a gas leak, but fire investigators still aren't sure what ignited the explosion. Carol, Clyde?
All right, thanks a lot, Sayed.